it's hard to accept that it's time to go.
Hugh, to start with you, this film is a tribute. There's a big tribute at the end to the late, great Dame Maggie Smith. I would love if you could speak to her legacy as Violet in this series and just what her mark on Downton Abbey means to the whole franchise.
Well, if the castle is the lead character or the main character in the film, she's its beating heart, always has been, and her wit and acid presence at times was really what made the pulse of the show so great. I think we get away with it in the third film because she's still very present, even though she's not actually in it, because her character passed away in the second movie. And then, as you say, she passed away in real life about a couple of months after we finished filming, so the film has become a tribute to her. I remember the final scene I shot with her was, one of the final scenes was her death scene. And so I sat there at close quarters with her, just reflecting on not only her legacy of this show, but also her career. And I think back to all the Oscars she'd won and the great roles she'd played throughout her career. And I just realized then, I suppose, it really hit me how fortunate we'd been to be in her orbit for some of these years. She was a remarkable actor and a considerable lady. And actually there's a reference in the film to the character's great kindness underneath this veneer of this armadillo shell of nothing penetrates this shell of her absolute heart of kindness and decency, and that was true of her as a real person.
Wow, very beautifully said. Thank you for sharing that. Alan, to come to you, Tom ends this film, ends this place in the franchise very differently from where he began.
Yes.
Can you kind of speak to the evolution of his character, going from that chauffeur to finally earning the trust of the people that he values most around him?
Yeah, it's been an incredible journey, and one that, as an actor, I had no idea what arc Tom was going to take. Was only supposed to be in the first season, and then it 15 years later, here we are talking about it. So it's been an adventure as an actor to play, and victim of circumstance so often within the story and other actors' choices. Some people choose to leave, and I suppose in a way, Tom, his storyline benefited from that, because suddenly he had to deal with the loss of his wife and suddenly locked in and stuck in this world that he certainly felt he didn't belong. And as you say, by the end of this movie, it feels like he has come full circle. He's been accepted, and he's accepted his role within this family. And the fact that he has such a beautiful moment with Robert, and that idea that he's able to sit at that table and be seen as an equal, and in fact someone who is there to actually offer help, is something that if you told me when I started this is where he's going to end up, I would have told you you're absolutely insane.
There's so much closure that happens in this film, but there's also new beginnings. Kevin, coming to you specifically, Molesley and Baxter finally getting married. Now they're writing a new chapter together. Can you also speak to evolving that dynamic opposite Raquel?
Oh, it's been an absolute treat. Raquel joined the series in season 4. And it was lovely to work with her, and it was lovely to see the evolution of that relationship. One mutual support, and I loved what Julian did with that relationship. It comes to a fitting end, I think, and you can imagine a life well led beyond the end of this film.
I'll wrap with this quickly. That last day on set, this has been a very long journey for most of you here. Like 15 years, the original series, a trilogy of movies. Has it set in? It was the last day on set where it felt like goodbye, or does this press tour feel like the true end of the chapter?
I think now is when it feels like goodbye. I mean, these next couple of days really are our final farewell. As some of the cast are here, and we all sort of disperse gradually and never to reconvene in the same way again. And it has been a very special farewell. The on set was not quite so poignant because it's just a practical day of work, really. And we'd also done our weeping 10 years ago when we thought that, when the TV show was ended, and we thought that was that. And we all finished filming on different days. So this feels like the grand finale right now, and it feels very appropriate and heartfelt. Thanks to our audiences over the years, but also to this gang of people that we've all shared, so many experiences with.
I think it'll only really set in when Hugh starts ignoring my texts. That's when I know it's really over.
Yeah. Or I leave the group chat.
Yeah.
And Kevin, anything to add?
I didn't know there was a group chat.
It's over, Kevin. It's over.
Long live Downton Abbey. Amen to that.